If you own an Elgato Facecam or Facecam 4K, I believe they're called, you may want to turn off Camera Hub. I know this sounds strange, but for over the past year, I've noticed that as my system would stay on for 2, 3, 4 days, like I think a lot of people do, the entire system on idle would be using like 20, 30, sometimes even 40% CPU. And I could never figure this out. It was weird, and it was causing my entire system to slow down. And it wasn't even that there was a single process that was causing it to have high CPU usage. But what happened is every single program here, so like for example, VRCX, it's currently at 0.1%. All of these programs would just use more CPU. And that was strange. I thought my CPU was throttling, but using hardware info, I confirmed my CPU frequency was not throttling. I wasn't being thermal limited or power limited or anything. It was fine the entire time. And then one day, like a few days ago, I was sitting here just tired of this problem. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to like click some programs and see what happens. And believe it or not, I had figured out that by disabling or getting rid of Camera Hub, it just went away. Because I had just deleted some programs and it worked. And the reason I thought to do this was I accidentally had started to turn off my computer one day. And when your computer turns off, it shuts off a bunch of programs first before it goes to shut down. So I had turned off a bunch of programs. And when I canceled it and just started to use my computer again, the problem was fixed. So that told me that it was a problem with some program that was running. So to kind of show it off, you can see that Camera Hub is here. And then if I close Camera Hub, it doesn't actually turn off. It just sits here in the background, which is fine. A lot of programs do that. But in this case, it's problematic because it causes this problem. I think there might be like a memory leak issue or something. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to file a bug report with Elgato and hopefully help them solve this problem. But if you try to close it through here, it might work, but I prefer to right click and go to details where you can find Camera Hub. And then you right click and do end process tree. And that should kill anything related to the Camera Hub process. And you can see that my camera is still working. So it's completely irrelevant from that program running. You don't need it to have the camera running. And that's it. That should, if you're noticing that after your computer has been running for a few days, your entire system's just kind of been laggy or using a lot of CPU for no reason, that might be why. So yeah, hopefully that helped.